In today's anime Vanguards video, I'll be showing you guys the best ways to get rerolls with some new methods that you may or may not know, and also the best gem methods with also some new gem methods that you may or may not know. So before today's video does start, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before this year ends. I'm begging you, please subscribe. I've got some massive things planned so that we can grab for the 100k, because at the rate we're going at, we're not gonna hit 100k so long time. And also subscribe if you're on the Rexar. Look, if you want to get Monaco, someone like this guy with the cards are, or you want to be some of the people with their display names saying Rexar luck is real and pulling Alucard or some shiny mythics, then subscribe, like, and comment for the Rexar luck, and just subscribe. And also join my Discord server down below, because I'm doing giveaways in there. You could get some of the macros featured in this video in there. But without further ado, enough of the yip here, let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so for the reroll methods, so there is no particular way to AFK farm reroll methods other than one thing, which is not really an AFK farm for it, but it's like, it's alright. So the one way you could particularly AFK farm rerolls, which I just got the way, is level milestones. Now level milestones you simply get just by playing the game and AFKing. So if you do AFK the game, you'll just slowly obtain levels, and with levels you get rerolls. So yeah, the level milestones are quite nice, so make sure you're always claiming your level milestones every time you get 5 levels, because the level milestones are actually not that bad for rerolls. But we're going to go over all the reroll methods, just because there is an insane amount of reroll methods and you might have missed a few, and there's not like a way to AFK farm it, but rerolls are always priority. You're always going to need rerolls in this game. So number one, always make sure you're claiming your level milestones. If you want to know if you can claim it, you can either talk to him, check for the exclamation mark above his head, or just keep track of your level, you know what I'm saying? Okay, level milestones done. Now boss event, you should be doing that. I haven't got the emote from boss event yet, but as you can see, I've gotten all the rerolls. Prioritize the rerolls, then get the emote. In my opinion, it's up to you. But if you want to know how to beat this stage or AFK farm it, I'll have a video on my channel. So there's already a video on my channel on how to AFK trade rerolls from this boss event, like how to AFK this boss event, not even use an Igris, so use a Tengen, and there's like a bunch of videos. If you don't want to watch mine, there's a bunch of different videos on how to AFK the stage. So make sure you're doing the boss event, and make sure you're getting those 50 rerolls, because it's a lot and it's going to go away in 12 days, so you want to make sure that you're farming the boss event. Okay, now the next one is going to be the raid shop. A lot of you might have not even noticed this, but the raid shop allows you to buy 25 rerolls for 100 webs each. So make sure you AFK overnight the or whenever you want to AFK the act 3 to get the most amount of red webs, and then once you get enough red webs, buy the 25 rerolls. Now I already bought 25. It's just a bug that shows that I haven't, but as you can see, it says it's no longer in stock. So yeah, I've already bought 25, but make sure you're doing that. You could also just get the webs if you don't have Rengoku and you need to grab for Rengoku, but as you can see, I've already got Rengoku in 2 runs, which is very, very nice, so there's no point in me doing that stage. But yeah, make sure you're getting that. So that's 25 rerolls, that's 50 rerolls. If you can, all the level stone milestones, I definitely said that wrong, level milestones. If you like add up all the rerolls for this, it's going to be too much, but let's not expect you to get level 100. Like, you can, a lot of people have now, but let's just assume that you won't. So we've got 75 rerolls over there. Then another thing that gives you rerolls is achievements, and I need to make sure you pretty much do all the achievements. I haven't even done them myself, because I've not done this one where I do act 4 50 times, which I need to do, because it'll give me, I think that's like 15 rerolls, and then you get another 5 right here. So make sure you do all the challenges. Now what are the challenges that you need to do? Okay, we got Planetnamic. Do all of Planetnamic Nightmare. So when you do the story, if you did it on normal, which I'll show you right now, wait 1 second, you know, I need to actually get there. Make sure you do all on Nightmare difficulty. You might have done it on normal, but you might not have done it on Nightmare, especially if you do the game. And make sure you do all of the stories on Nightmare. You'll need 1 evolved mythic to do all the stories on Nightmare. So do all of that and claim all the rewards, because you get 5 rerolls, 5 rerolls, 5 rerolls, and then you get some individual rerolls here, which is like another 5, or maybe even a little bit more. So that's like another 30 rerolls just from your Nightmare story. So you would have had like around 100 plus rerolls. Okay, then you could do these you just get by playing the game. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really not hard to do any of these. You'll probably just accomplish them. Just make sure to check up on your achievements just to claim them, and make sure you claim this part too, because you get extra 5 rerolls. Okay, then we got Paragon. Now Paragon pretty much is when you beat the Nightmare story of a story, you unlock a game mode named Paragon. Now I'll quickly go to a Paragon just to show you what I'm talking about, but pretty much to make it simple is you go into Paragon and you need to make sure that it's Nightmare. Okay, you click Nightmare and you pick the Paragon stage. So I'll do level 1, just because that's what you'll be on, and you need to do this all the way until level 25. So I'll show you guys what I'm on about. So you do Paragon after you beat Nightmare Story. So you do Nightmare Story, then you do Nightmare Paragon, and you do 25 stages of Nightmare Paragon. Actually, no, it's 20. Oh, okay. No, it's 25. Yeah, it's 25. 25 Nightmare Paragons of each story. You need like Evo Tengen and like, yeah, I think Evo Tengen should be able to, and a Vegeta should do all the 25 stages of Paragon in each one. And when you do Paragon, I'll show you which ones you want to prioritize real quick, just for anyone that hasn't already done Paragon. So we'll go to Paragon right here to show you what type of cards you should prioritize and what it's like. So you pick Nightmare Paragon, and I'm gonna speak it quick, that's why I'm repeating myself. So what you want to prioritize is Thrice. Number 1, as you can see, we've got Thrice again. Regen, these are the 2 best debuffs. So Regen, then it's Thrice, and then if you don't get Regen or Thrice, then you pick Shielded. But realistically, want to be going for Regen, I want to be going for Thrice. Want to be going for Thrice, Regen, Thrice. There you go. Is there a Regen or Thrice? There's a Regen. I said Regen, Thrice, there's Thrice. And then worst case scenario, you pick Shielded, like here. You pick these debuffs, and then it'll be easier to beat the stage. So there's no point in me recording me doing the whole stage, because it won't benefit you at all, and it's not really a reroll method. But do Paragon stages until you get to level 25 of each story, and I claim all the achievements. That's a bunch more rerolls, which I'll actually go check how much. Okay, so if you do all of the Paragon, like I said, for all the stories, boom, 18 rerolls right there, another 18 rerolls right there, another 18 rerolls right there. So that's like, we're getting close to like, let's say roughly 170 rerolls from all the methods that I've said so far, not including level milestones. Let's say on average extra level, okay, we'll get to like 210, okay, on average, right? So far on average 210 rerolls. Might be a little bit less, a little bit more. If you complete all level milestones, it'll be more, 100%. Okay, that's all the stages done. We got, and yeah, that's all. I don't think there's too many other ways other than Battle Pass. I almost forgot Battle Pass, but it's so broken. If you don't have the Battle Pass, if there's one thing in this game I recommend you buy other than VIP, it's going to be the Battle Pass, because the Battle Pass gives you so many rerolls. It's actually insane, because if we calculate right here, I'll do it along with you guys. Okay, so if you actually buy the Battle Pass, you get gifted it, whatever, boom, 5 rerolls right here, 10 rerolls, 15 rerolls, okay, 20 rerolls, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, no wait, what? Wait, huh? No. 40, did I say 45 here? Okay, I might have got lost track, but 45, 51, 51, 57, bro, they keep increasing them, man. You get 64, what the, 70, 102. It's just, it's a lot. This is like at least, okay, I'm pretty sure this gives you 100 reels, alright? It might be a little bit more, a little bit less, alright? I can't be bothered to calculate all of it right now. I'm a bit lazy, but it's like 100 reels. So that's like 310 reels. Make sure you buy the Battle Pass. I can't lie, it's going to reset soon. You can easily beat it, you might have already beat it, but when you buy it, it gives you so many reels. It's so worth it. It's such a deal, and pretty much all they get is that you play in the game. So that's like 300 reels free to play so far. For the group reward, it might give you like 1 or 2 rerolls. And also make sure you're doing the daily challenge. I've not done my daily challenge. Actually, I have, never mind. Apparently I have. Oh wait, it resets it for hours. Maybe I'll do the next one. You can also get rerolls from this, but it's like it's 1 reroll and there's only a chance for the challenge to happen. So it's up to you if you want to do it. Usually, look, I'm not that nerdy at the moment. I might be when it's like a update 1, but right now I just really can't bother to farm just for 1 reroll every single time. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. Do you want to farm for 1 reroll every couple hours? I don't know, but make sure you always do daily challenge, because you don't just get 2 rerolls, you get other rewards which are quite nice. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I go through every single reroll method. I think that's most of them. Collection doesn't give you rerolls, I don't think. It gives you gems though. I've already claimed all of them. I haven't missed anything, have I? Codes. Okay, there is a lot of codes and I can't really redeem the codes and show you because I've already redeemed all of them, I'm pretty sure, unless they've dropped a new code, which I'll double check real quick. Okay, so I have redeemed all the codes. Now, some of the broker codes, they usually require you to be level 10. So yeah, but other codes you don't have to be level 10, and that's another way to get real. So make sure you redeem the codes. Literally all you gotta do is search upon Google all anime Vanguards working codes, and you'll find the ones that are working on expired. By the time I'm recording this video, that some of them are expired, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for all the reroll methods. I might have missed one. Raid shop, yeah, boss event, yeah, level milestones, achievements. And I don't think enemy index gives you rerolls. I don't think I missed anything, to be fair. But yeah, that's all the free to play ways to get reroll. Obviously, the best way is going to be spend the bank account, but in the future they're probably gonna add even more ways to get rerolls. They're gonna like slowly add it in, but they're not gonna give you like a ridiculous amount or like a permanent infinite loop to farm rerolls. That's what I doubt will happen. Like, they're not gonna add a stage here where you could just constantly keep farming rerolls on and on and on, because you're gonna get too many and it's gonna lose this value. Like, you don't want everyone having Monarch like everyone is having Almighty and AD, and you don't want it to be easily obtainable, and they want to make money. But yeah, let's deep up about rerolls. Now we're going to get into gem methods and how to AFK farm and whatnot. So there is 2 AFK methods that you can use to AFK farm gems. However, the best way is not a AFK method. It is going to be Paragon. Now, I particularly haven't been grinding too many gems myself because I already have Alucard. Okay, a lot of people that farm gems need mythics. I have all the mythics in the game, and the update will probably drop this weekend. So maybe I'll grind a little bit of gems using the methods that I'll show you. So if you want an AFK farm, you got to do story, which is the easy if you're a new method. If you're pretty good and you want to AFK infinite, but if you want to do the best way, I don't think you can AFK Paragon, but the best way is to do normal mode Paragon. Now as you can see, I've not done any normal mode Paragon because I just simply haven't. Okay, because I just don't need the gems, like I said. But I'll show you guys the best way. Sorry, I just had to switch just to show you time task. Actually, I don't need to use time task. Oops, sorry, you guys probably seen that stuff. Okay, so the priority you want to use, like I said, regen. Well, I got regen, but what you want to do pretty much is beat Paragon, and I'll show you how much gems it gives once I beat it. So I'll beat it real quick and then I'll be back. So as I do the stage, I'll explain to you why Paragon normal mode, not normal Planamic, is the best. So do normal mode Paragon, what's called, yeah, do normal Paragon 4 gems on Planamic if you're just farming purely for gems. Now the reason for this is because if you get to room, let's say around 40, 45, 50, you're gonna get like 700 gems per Paragon, which is insane, by the way, because one Paragon run will take like about 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So if you're getting like around 600 gems every 5 minutes for, let's say, in an hour, you'll get like 5k gems an hour, and in 10 hours, 5k gems 10 hours, that's 50k gems. Imagine 50k gems in a day. Like, not even in a day, like during the day. Like, that is crazy. And it's probably, you could get further than that. You could get higher floors than that. People are getting 100 in Nightmare, so imagine in normal mode, you get way higher, is what I'm trying to say. But on average, like, the average person can easily get to room 50 and whatnot, and you can still get a lot of gems. But I particularly have done it just because I don't need the gems. But the best way is normal Planamic Paragon. That's the best way. I'm on floor 1, so I'm not going to get as many gems, but I still show you how much you get from floor 1 and how long it's taking me to beat it. Okay, so I know I keep pausing and saying, yo, I'll be back once I beat the stage and all, and it is quite annoying, I know, but I want to put you guys on something. So for the modifiers, apparently strong, like making the enemies 2 times stronger, does not stack, which is very broken, because what you can do is, even though it won't stack, you can just keep picking it multiple times. So if strong does not stack, but you can keep picking the card, then keep picking it, because that's broken. But I'm not particularly sure if that's true or it works, and I can't really try it at the moment. But if someone watching this video 100% is playing Paragon and it's going to be using the method if it works, so let us know in the comments for the people at home if that method works, and please say it in the comments, and then make sure you like up the comment or not so everyone can see it. But I'm pretty sure if you pick the strong modifier, it will not stack. So you just pick it once and then you can just keep picking it, because it's not going to keep stacking. But if it does stack, then don't use it. And also the modifier, so let's say the strong one works. The number 1 modifier you want to use, look at the chat right here, is strong. The number 2 you want to pick is regen. Number 3 or authorized. So it's up to you which one you want to pick. And then 3 is shielded, but you kind of want to avoid shielded. So if strength works, like it doesn't stack, but you can keep picking it, then do that. If it doesn't work, then you regen thrice, worst case scenario, shielded. Okay, that's the best method for the modifiers to make the stage as easy as possible. I'm about to beat the stage, so we can see how long it took me to beat the stage. Not even fully trying, like I didn't max out my Alucard, I didn't farm at all. I didn't place multiple Veggies at the spawn to make the stage quicker. You know, I've pretty much just been yapping and just, you know, chilling. So we'll see how fast we beat the stage and how many gems we get from stage 1, by the way, and when there's people getting to stage 100 on Nightmare. So we got 80, and that's on the first stage, but you get to like 50, and then you'll be getting like 700, which is insane. And we did that in 4 minutes, so we can easily climb the floors. It's like Infinity Castle, but for each story, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But that is the best gem method, but I don't think you can AFK Paragon. I mean, there's probably a way to do it, but like you'd be picking the wrong modifiers or whatnot, so it'd be a little bit difficult. But yeah, now we're going to get into the AFK methods. Okay, so none of my AFK methods have changed, so I'm just literally going to use the footage from my last ways to AFK, both Infinite and Story. But I want you guys to keep in mind is that both of the macros I will show are in my Discord server. So join my Discord for the macros, but if they don't work for you, watch the tutorials on how to make them, because the methods I use for the macros, most people just record the whole thing. No, mine are quick 30-second recordings of 10 tasks that just work, and they pretty much don't mess up. So it's better to just like make it yourself, but if you're really lazy, you can use that in my Discord server down below. So go join it, download the macro. If you try it, make sure you use my settings. If it for some reason it doesn't work, then just watch the video, create it yourself. It takes about 30 seconds. I use it every time. Very, very easy and very, very efficient. Bit of the Yippee app. Let's get straight into it. Okay, now there's 2 different macro methods which we're going to get into right now, but I need to open up Tiny Task. Okay, so Tiny Task, I'll leave a link in the description to get Tiny Task. Tiny Task is fully trusted. When you download it, it's not going to ask you turn off your flipping virus protection, stuff like that. It's Tiny Task. Okay, it's been out for literally years, and most of you watch this video probably already know Tiny Task, but there would be this, there's small 10% of you that don't know what Tiny Task is. So you download Tiny Task, and pretty much what Tiny Task does, it copies what you're doing. So let's say I record myself moving forwards on Tiny Task, and then I let it play by itself, don't touch my keyboard. It's going to record me going forwards. Okay, so go in preferences, and the first macro I'm going to show you is the story macro. There's 2 different macros. I prefer story. You can either do story, which gives you both gems and XP, but a little bit less gems, or you can do infinite, which gives you pure gems but pretty much no XP. Now the reason why I prefer the story, which I haven't even done in a while, I took a little bit of a break, but the reason why I prefer the story is because if you go to level milestones, I am not level 100, and majority of you watch this video are not level 100, and as you can see, you get pretty good rewards, not just gems but the rerolls. Keep in mind, rerolls, it's not an insane ways to get them, so I highly recommend you just do the story method in my opinion. But if you're desperate for gems, you want a bunch of gems, you do the infinite method. So I'll show you the story, I'll show you the infinite. So we're gonna go into story real quick, and as we go into story, we're just gonna you could just do any map, it doesn't really matter which one. I just do Planet Namek. It's not that serious like which map, as long as you can solo it. You can use a Dookie unit, you don't have to use the units I'm using like to solo Planet Namek. We both know that if you play the game. You should be thinking about Macron if you're Dookie. I mean, you should be thinking about Macron if you don't know how good your units even are. So we're gonna vote start here. I'm not gonna worry too much about this. I'm gonna yap for a little bit, so just listen to what I'm saying. So you want to go to preferences, and you want to do play custom speed. Now I have it at 13 times, but I'm going to make it 8. So make your play custom speed 8, turn on continuous playback, make your recording hotkey playback hotkey wherever you want. So I'm going to make my playback hotkey a Control Shift Alt P, my recording hotkey F8. Now make sure you know those hotkeys, okay? Or you can just copy mine and I'll tell you what to do, you just listen. So change your custom speed, turn on continuous playback, have the recording hotkey and playback hotkey set, and then all you want to do is you either want to win the stage or lose it. It's really up to you, but you want to just get on that retry area. So you want to see where you can place units. So I could place Vegeta, let's say here. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna beat this whole stage really quick just using Vegeta, and make sure I can do this whole stage with Vegeta. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm about to finish the stage, so I'll just explain it a little bit one more time. So wait, let me just press escape. Okay, so wherever you can place your unit. So for example, Alucard, he costs 2k, so I can only place him when I get down here. But maybe you're using Goku Black and you can place him here. Make sure that he can just kill them quite easily, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not like really struggling. As you can see, my Vegeta, literally every time he attacks, he's just killing them. So I want to stand here because this is where I get enough money to place down my Vegeta, for example. Because if I stand here, I'm not gonna have enough money to place my Vegeta if I have to place him like if I stand here and I want to place my Vegeta all the way over there, so my macro can easily mess up. So you want to stand basically right next to where you're gonna place the unit, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm just gonna quickly beat the stage real quick, and then I'm gonna show you what to do. So make sure you have your time task out, you did the same settings, And then yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I'm about to be the stage. So I'm literally going to record the time task. Make sure you've done your recording hotkey, your playback hotkey. Mine is F8. So all we're going to do right now is we press F8 right now. We spam click, just spam click. Then you want to click replay. You want to click vote start. Then you want to place down your Vegeta like that, even if you can't afford it. Press spam T on your keyboard. Why? Because T is the upgrade button. And the recording. That's it. Very, very simple. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to change my playback hotkey to F8 because I prefer it. You don't really want your playback hotkey to be Control Shift Alt P because it's going to do shift lock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play back the time task. It's just going to keep playing back. It's very, very easy and it's very, very simple for story. The story macro is very simple and never messes up. It literally never messes up because it just don't mess up. Like, it's a very simple macro, so it's quite hard to mess up. As you can see, I'm not going to touch my keyboard and you guys are going to see me beat the stage and go to the next one just to prove to you guys that it does work. Now, I can't lie to you, this macro was not perfect if I'm being completely honest, but the stage I'm doing this really isn't hard. I can easily fix the macro, make it a lot better if you guys want in my Discord, but it's a simple tiny task. I messed up a tiny bit, but bro, like, let's be honest. The stage is, I'm doing first map Namek. All maps give you the same amount of gems and story, the same amount of XP, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, it's still upgrading. It just might have placed a little bit extra, but that's about it. Like, the stage is still really, really easy. Like, we're just gonna quickly beat the boss whenever it spawns here, and you know what, it'll be lag work. And it doesn't matter if you lag or you don't lag, or you load in fast or you load in later, because it's just like a continuous play, but it just keeps playing. So no matter what, it pretty much always works. It never messes up. The only way it messes up if your unit's really dookie, but you can have legendaries and it'll be good enough for the stage. I'm just using mythics because I have a mythic, so. And most of you watch this video probably at least have one mythic, even if it's not evolved. So yeah, it's really, really easy, really, really simple, but it's not the best way to get gems. The best way is the infinite macro, which I'm going to show you guys after I just finish this, to show you guys that, you know, it does work. For anyone, you know, speculating, oh, it doesn't really work, it's just showing you whatever. So as you can see, it's clicking, whatever, replay, vote start, there you go. And it's just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. You can leave it overnight, you're going to get both XP, so you know, you get high level for the level milestones, and you get gems. But it's not the best gem method, but it's like a mix of levels and gems, because infinite, you only get gems, you don't get levels. So yeah, now we're going to show you the infinite. Okay, so what we're going to do obviously is go to infinite. Make sure you do your time task settings again. Now, I can't lie, I haven't really decided if the better way is to do it on 1x speed. So we're going to quickly go to infinite whilst I yap, because you need to lose straight away. So don't click retry, just lose the infinite, because yeah, just lose the infinite, because if you can't win the infinite, so there's no retry option at the start. So you just want to lose the infinite. It's going to take a little bit of time, but it is whatever. And you want to stay at the back. Now, the reason you stay at the back is because once you struggle, you dash straight away, so it's quicker, is what I'm trying to say, if you stay at the back rather than if you spawn killer, then you wait for them all to get past. It's not very efficient. So literally all you're gonna do is just gonna die first in game, obviously in game. YouTube, chill out. In game, and then yeah, we're gonna wait. So just don't click retry or anything, just lose and then wait. Just wait, and make sure you didn't type out settings. Play 8x speed, continuous playback, recording hotkey, playback hotkey. That's it. So it's going to be quite similar, just a little bit different to the story macro. Now, you should not be doing this macro. I kind of forgot, if you can't get to wave 10 doing this macro. So if you're pretty much using like a Goku Black, you're cooked. So you just keep doing story. But most of you, when you good enough, the game's been out for a little bit, you might be able to do it now. So make your recording hotkey, your playback hotkey, whatever you want. But just don't have your playback or recording hotkey as a control, because if you press control, as you can see, it goes into shift lock, which will mess up your macro. So we're going to press F8 right now to record. I'm going to spam click retry. We're going to vote start. Then what we're going to do is whatever unit you want to place down. So I want to place down my Alucard. We're going to place down Alucard. Spam press T on your keyboard. Then you can place down another Alucard. Spam T on your keyboard. press another alucard, spam 2 on your keyboard, end the recording. There you go. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to change the recording and playback hotkey, and I'm just going to spam that. Now I could do better placements, I could choose different units. It's really up to whatever you want to do, and you're just going to do that, and you're just going to retry. You're going to lose, you're going to retry, whatever. You can use whatever units. That was not my like best macro, that was not like my best attempt or whatever. It's just a quick one to show you guys how it works. Like, as realistically, alucard is line AoE, that becomes full AoE, whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna do as simple as that, and then yeah, we'll just do the macro, and I'll be back once we lose and it replays, just to show you guys. So I'm gonna go AFK, and I'll talk when I'm, you know, back, whatever, because infinites do take a little bit of time, so I'll speed it up, whatever. Get to wave 10, this is going to be better than doing the story macro in my opinion. But if you can't really get to wave 10 doing it macro, if you do it manually, I mean, you could do it manually if you want, like, but who wants to do it manually, you know what I'm saying? So if you can do it, get to wave 10 macro, it is better than story. 4 gems, and you will be getting a lot more gems. But if you want, you're not really going to be getting XP. I don't think you even get any XP from Infinite. If not, you get like a very minuscule amount. But I don't know how far I'm going to last. I actually don't even do this Infinite macro. I've not really needed to macro that much. So I don't know how far I'm going to get. So yeah, we'll see how far I get, I guess. And then I'll be back and I'll show you guys that I'll replay by itself. Then that'll be for the gem methods. But then we'll get into the reroll methods, because you know, there are some reroll methods and whatnot. Okay, so let's see if it says the amount of time it takes me to actually beat the stage. We are almost, you know, about to finish the stage. But yeah, that's pretty much all the gem methods, the macros, and I'll leave okay, you know what? I'll put the macros in my Discord. Okay, I'll have a Discord channel for macros. I'll mention it in my video when I edit it. So it is going to retry, but as you can see, 10 minutes, 240 gems. So in 1 hour, you're going to be getting, let's say 6. So 1.2. You could get like, 1 point. Yeah, if it messes up a little bit. Okay, so you could get like around, on average for all players, let's say you're gonna get 1.2k an hour. I'll get a little bit more. Some people might get a little bit less, and I can do better placements and improve the macro, whatnot. This is like a very rough macro, and I highly recommend when you're gonna macro for anything, these tiny tasks, you just create yourself, because it can be how you want it to be, but just follow the steps. But when it comes to where you wanna place it, which ones you want to upgrade, that is when it becomes completely up to you. But this is just like, it just makes it work, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'll leave some, I'll put some macros in my Discord, so if you want to use those, you can use those. But yeah, let's just get straight into the next one. So in like a one overnight, let's say you go sleep for like 8 hours, you could get probably like 9k gems or something, which is quite nice. There is quite simple ways to get gems in the game that I haven't mentioned other than the AFK methods, like collections, achievements, level milestones over there. Like, there is a bunch of small ways, but I told you the main ways is quests, which you get a little bit of rerolls from, but it's very little. You get gems for the battle pass, but realistically, the main ways you're gonna get gems is Paragon, best way. Then you get AFK ways, where you're gonna get your other mini gems. The other ones are just like side quests, bonuses that you just get along the way. But yeah, pretty much it for today's video. Kind of a guide, kind of a quick, kind of a filler video if you're new by the game. If you're not, and you really want to know what to do, or maybe, I mean, it's not a filler video if you're a noob, but if you know everything about the game, they might be. But you know what, I'm trying to upload daily, so I got as many ideas as possible, especially till the update, because right now update 0.5, there's not too much to do in the game if I'm being honest, or too much content to record. But without further ado, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to 100,000 subscribers before the shit ends, so please, I'm begging you, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.